race. Denny Hamlin, Trevor Bane, and a car in the wall. Hard in turn number 1.
If it's on fire in the car, I need you to
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
As soon as I can. If it's on fire in the car there.
Wow, that thing is.
Get low if you can. Come on low. Start working your way low. Work your way low. One more car. Come on down.
Watch the 88.
Yeah, he's going down the front here, headed toward turn 1. You can see at 190 mile an hour, and he lost a tire.
Did he not? I believe he just drove down through the grass, which is not unusual for doing that here.
Yeah, that's right. Looking back on it, yeah, he clipped the grass, and
However, the left front looked down as he came across the racetrack.
I can't make a determination whether the tire went down, he got in the grass.
Turn 1.
Trouble in turn 1.
Aflame is Kurt Busch after a hard hit with the turn 1 wall.
Boy, they need to get over there.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
That is quite a fire underneath the hood of that 78 car.
And remember, that's a carbon fiber hood, so.
Reed Sorensen has had a problem. He almost came to a halt, but could not make the entrance to pit road. Caution.
He's got a right front tire down, Mike. You can see when he went by.
Reed Sorensen's car came to a halt on pit road, and Eric Ludwig, a crewman from Casey Kane, comes running right in, gets the window net down with the help of the NASCAR official, and lifts Sorensen out of the car and to safety. Attaboy. Oh, into the wall, right in the front stretch. The 42 of Kyle Larson into the wall, and a caution comes out.
Yeah, hold it up here.
Right in the middle of the front stretch, flames from underneath the hood.
I'll flip your stuff, you can get out.
See him having to get that hose unhooked before he can get out. That hose blows air to the helmet.
There was a little contact with the 21 of Ryan Blaney as well as he was coming up the racetrack.
Oh, a smoker going down into turn 1.
Fire, big fire going into turn 1.
Ryan Blaney goes aflame.
Stop on 2 here. Stopping on 2. Keep coming here. Keep coming. Keep going on your
Caution.
left.
They told him to run it till it blew up. That's what he did.
Start getting out. Hop out.
Mike, this thing started blowing up about the start-finish line, and then, of course, it went down there a little ways, and that's oil that's just gotten all over everything, caught on fire.
That's a lot of oil.
5 gallon.
As Ken Schrader would say, it was a big hole in one of those expensive parts.
Yeah, one of those real important parts just broke.
Yep.
Crash on the backstretch. The 14 of Cale Conley. Heavy contact. You spin on one of these straightaways, if you don't get caught in the outside wall, the inside wall will get you. You see here, 15 car has a fire under the hood. Drove it right to the safety trucks. That's what they actually inform you to do in the driver's meetings. If you can, bring that to the safety workers. Now he needs to drop the window net and get out.
Well, we have the 15 getting sideways, and then Cale Conley's just in the wrong place at the wrong time, unfortunately.
And this is going to be a hard hit because I think I know where Cale Conley's going to end up. I've seen this play before. This inside wall.
Yeah, there's safer barrier there now for them to pit until they know this race is going to go back to green.
If I'm Ben Rhodes, as crew chief Dave Ellens, perhaps I stay out to see if it rains. If it doesn't rain, I could come in. I do lose my track position, but I could take a little more time.
Cars are really slipping and sliding.
Oh, here we go.
See Montoya.
And there goes Denny Hamlin down on the apron into the grass. Big damage for the 11. Caution is out for the 8th time today.
And I was just getting ready to say, these cars are really slipping and sliding on new tires. They go down in the corner and go straight up the racetrack. It just looks like a slide job.
Yes. On top of it.
It's incredible.
He was running in the 14th position when he got sideways off the corner. Hamlin has won the last 2 races here in June, and that thing's on fire.
Yeah, he's going to probably want to get out of that pretty quick.
I'd say real quick. There's a great onboard shot.
Find the fireman.
I'd seen it with other guys, but I've known what it's actually like. But it gets hot. I thought for a second there I was okay. It's just in the back, and then something exploded in the front and caught on fire. But thankfully we got everything that we have safety-wise, and messed up the 16th pit box, but.
Oh, Kyle Busch slides and does the 78. They both go up into the wall through turn 1. Caution comes out.
We're done.
They both go around. Big flames underneath the hood of Truex Jr.'s car. He jumps out of it.
Look at this fire. It's so scary. See the window net come down. Truex Jr. right now, even though he's still moving, he sees that fire. He's unbuckling. He's getting ready to get out of that race car as soon as he can get it stopped.
And you never know exactly what it is, but with the hit on the right front, normally what happens, Rick, is something in suspension brakes and either hits a fuel line or an oil line. That looks like.
As we have caution.
The 85 of Brent Raymer on fire on the front stretch. A lot of damage to the front of that. You see Brent jumping out of that truck.
Boy, I'm glad to see Brent get out of that truck.
Well, that's a lot of fire, you're right. Middle view screen, that's Brent coming off of turn number 4. He just caught on fire, just simply caught on fire there. And it looks like it's inside the driver's compartment. Wow.
Had to have a fuel line rupture or something like that, Michael. Had to be. Look at all the fire inside that cockpit.
And then he hit the wall on top of all that, Phil. That's just so scary. It's so good to see Brent Raymer jump out of that truck.
Debris on the racetrack and the flames rolling out from the right side of the 7 of Alex Bowman.
We've seen this before at the short tracks. The 7 had an issue with the right front tire. It looked like he melted the bead, came down pit road, got a new tire on it, but didn't clear all the old rubber, I'm assuming, off. Well, no, I disagree. It's
we're going to
out.
disagree. It is not out, and the driver's climbing out of the car. That's Alex Bowman jumping out of there.
I think he was telling him to get out. At least that's what he needed to be telling him.
Yeah.
On fire. You got the yellow.
And Bobby Labonte has the window net down. He's trying to get out of that car.
So hard getting out with all that equipment on. See Kyle Petty stopping to see if Bobby needs assistance.
And he doesn't. He's out of there.
I didn't see him there.
Okay, Benson drives into the 41. They look like they save it.
Johnny's tires bent out.
The racetrack and he clips the 18 car.
Okay, that's why he spun so abruptly.
Yeah.
When Johnny made contact with the 41, it looked like it bent the suspension because you could see the tire in the 10 car just turn. Look at that hit. Oh my goodness.
Seven cars got a bunch of damage also.
Looks like Steve Park in the 30 and maybe Bill Elliott. I saw Elliott spin. Maybe Steve Park as well.